everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Eagles are flying down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
After a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Eastern Michigan going fast.
Good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Eastern Michigan looking for that fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. Gets it out fast. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And the ball is loose and live, and turning it on. And the defense got it. He's at the touchdown, Eagles. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first to score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Falcons! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The hand to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clay. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking to throw again. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Falcons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Now the play fake. He fires one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the... Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. He'll pull it on the read. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They're going to ride this running back, and this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. It is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It'll be a draw. There he goes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like
going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Got his man. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Falcons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 10 over Old Dominion. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Second down, he'll throw it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting a first down. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The give to the tailback. Got a little space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Clay. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, how about the the offense setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, BG. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game.
Eastern Michigan, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Eastern Michigan going fast. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Clay. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a draw. Shakes off the defender. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clay. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, Dave.
Running room in the middle. He's at the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Eastern Michigan, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The give to the back. Running into the open space. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Got it in the middle, it's Clay. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Gives it on the option. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Pulls and fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Snap it to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's shown all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 5 over New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Here comes the heat. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.